morning. Let's go ahead and do our English lesson. Would you get your book out and turn to page 159? We're going to be talking about pronouns again today. And yesterday we talked about singular and plural pronouns and the fact what a pronoun was. A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun. And rather than just saying the same thing over and over again, you can use pronouns in those places. So let's look at this sentence right here. Heather plays the flute. All right, this is the subject. Heather's the subject. This is the verb. What pronoun could we use to replace Heather? Could you use she? She plays the flute? Of course you could. What if you put her? Her wouldn't make sense, would it? No. So she, if you'll look at your page 159, you see the little box that says remember. Okay. Look beside to the right of that. There's a pink or purple box almost right in the middle at the kind of at the top of your page. It says subject pronouns, singular and plural. So subject pronouns are those pronouns that you would use in the subject part. And you have singular or plural. So her is not in there, is it? Look at the blue box beside it. That's your object pronouns, singular and plural. And object pronouns are to be used after the verb. So let's look a little bit more. The young children sang a song. Okay, what could we use to replace? Well, children is what? Singular or plural? It's plural. This is your verb, so that means the young children is your whole subject. So what pronoun could we use to replace the young children? How about they? That could, because they is a subject, plural. Now, pronoun. It's in the subject. It's plural. They sang a song. So all that makes sense. Now let's look at our other sentence we have here. So Kyle showed the new skateboard. Okay, so on this one, what is the subject? Kyle. What's the verb? Showed. Now, what did Kyle show? He showed skateboard. Do you remember what this is called? It's called the direct object. The direct object is a noun that comes after the verb, after the action verb that tells what. Okay, so what did he show? Skateboard. This is a direct object. So that means this over here is after showed. This is going to be your predicate over here. Which pronoun could you replace skateboard? You could replace it with it, right? But you would have to take out all of this, right? And that still makes sense, right? Okay, so which pronouns? Let's look at the list of pronouns there on page 159. Which pronouns can be subject pronouns or object pronouns? Subject or object could be it and you. Those can be either. Which subject pronoun do you use to refer to a girl? She. Subject pronoun would be she. Which object pronoun would you use to refer to a girl? Her. Her. You would never use her in the subject. You would always use it in the predicate part. Which subject pronoun do you use to refer to yourself in the subject? I. And which object pronoun do you use to refer to yourself? Me. Okay. And remember that pronouns can be singular or plural. So let's not forget about that. All right, let's look at our guided practice page on 1 through 5. You need to read the sentence and then you need to look at the pronoun that they've underlined. And you need to write S if it's a subject pronoun, O if it's an object pronoun. Okay, just remember, subjects go in the subject area and objects go in the predicate area. And if you still don't know, you can look at the boxes up there, okay? And then on 6 through 10, it says to circle the correct pronoun to replace that underlined word. The pronouns are on the right. Then you're going to write S if it's subject or O if it's object. Okay? So go ahead and pause this as you finish the guided practice, and we'll check it to make sure you understand it before you can do your page. Okay, I trust that you've finished your guided practice. All right, number 1. If you get it wrong, just circle it so we'll know. Number 1 is S. 2 is O. 3 is O. 4 is O. 5 is S. On number 6, it should be he and S. Number 7, they and S. Number 8, them and O. Number 9, him and O. And number 10, she and S. Okay, if you got all those right, then I think you're quite ready. So why don't you go ahead and do page 160 for a grade. Just follow the instructions is what it says. And on the apply and write, make sure you do that down there at the bottom. Make sure you read it and do it exactly as it says on there, okay? Now, on the middle part, on 6 through 10 in that box, it gives you on number 6, they show you what to do. So follow their example on that, okay? If you need any help, let me know. Send me a message. That is all your lesson.